Hi everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Yarns at Work. So if you are new to the channel, hi and welcome. I hope you enjoy just chilling out with me here because that's mainly the main purpose of this live stream. But as much as that, also this is a day for crocheting because that's what I do. And to my regular viewers, hello and welcome once again as well. And to the rewatchers of the live as well, welcome everyone, wherever you are watching in the world. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, yeah, welcome. And this is another regular weekend live stream of Yarns at Work. And previously, last week, I did my second Christmas project for this year, which is wreaths. This is the second wreath that I am making. It's just that it's what I've think of because I've upcycled or repurposed old things that are not usable anymore, and I incorporated crochet on those old things so that I could make new crafts from it. So first was this wreath made out of used toss rings. If you're familiar with toss rings, they're just ordinary plastic rings that that could be played, especially children. And since we're not using the toss rings anymore, I I repurposed it into something new, and this is the result. So this is the first one. So the second one that I'm trying to do or to make is a wreath made from old DVD CD discs. So what the idea that I came up with is doing these what do you call this, holly leaves. Sorry, I just it's just 5 minutes since I woke up. I had a long nap. That's I'm kind of disoriented, but yeah, this is what I've been doing last week. So I made holly leaves that I am planning to attach to these old disc. And if you're not new to my channel, my hook here is it's already defected. That is why I bought another Japan brand hook, which arrived just 2 days ago. So I've been eager to open this package, but I really waited until Saturday before I could open it, and here we are today. So that this is another Japan brand. My old one is another Japan brand. This is Daiso, and as you can see, it's already defected because the hook is getting out of the handle. Can you see that? And yeah, it's it's still doable, usable, but it affects my speed on making crochet stitches because it slides off the handle, and so I really have to purchase another one. And since I already started purchasing Japan brands, so yeah, I really had to level up my hooks. So this is from Japan, as you can see. This is Japan characters. I was trying to read the characters because I kind of know a little bit of Japanese. So yeah, let's open it without, you know, any more ado. So this is where I should open this package, right? But since it will take time, I'll just cut it. Or no, maybe just, yeah. I think I can open it from here. Ah, okay. Wow, it's really sticky. Wow, it's really sealed tight and good. Whoa, look at how it was taped or glued. Wow, okay. Okay, at least I've opened it finally. So yeah, ta-da. It has bubble wraps inside. I thought this doesn't have bubble wraps, but yeah. Okay, so here it is. In one, two, three. Wow. Okay. Let's just toss that aside. So I've opened first from the back part of the hook. Well, I was reading. Sorry. So this is it. Wow. Okay. I like it. So let's open it from here behind. So I ordered a Hamanaka crochet hook. Okay, this is one of, the few popular Japan hooks. The first one was Daiso, and the second one is Hamanaka. Hopefully, I could buy tulip on the next if I could afford it. So okay, this is it. As you can see, it's, it has hooks on both sides, so it's really, multi-purpose. I love it. I love the idea of how they thought of attaching two hooks on both ends of the hook. So this one is, as I remember, this is 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and this is 2.5 millimeter, which is my original target because this is originally the hook that, is defected. So yeah, 2.5. It's definitely the same size, the same gold, metal material. Okay, so yeah, it says Hamanaka. Maybe it's because I just woke up. That's why, I'm really not that hyped. Not unlike the video. If you've watched my live stream when I first opened my Japan brand hooks, which is the Daiso, I was really ecstatic, and it's written all over my voice, the excitement and everything. But now, okay, Hamanaka hooks, okay. Maybe because I just woke up, so I still don't have that, energy yet to be ecstatic. So now here's the exciting part. Now I'm going to try it. Thank you for the reaction. Hi. Masfira Fayeza, good morning to you, dear, and thank you so much for dropping by on the live stream. Okay, are you a crocheter? Do you crochet? Okay, so now let's try. Yeah, I'm fine, totally fine. Just woke up though, that's why the voice is, kind of weak. Literally, I just woke up, but I remembered I had a live stream scheduled. That's why I had to rush everything. Yes, I'm making Christmas projects, crochet projects, but it's kind of upcycling things that are not usable anymore. So this is an old DVD player. If you are an older person like me, if if you're able um, to live already on the era where CDs and DVDs are, very much the hype, the time, then yeah, we're the same. And since this is not old. I mean, this is old and not usable anymore. So I've thought of something like how to, repurpose this one instead of just throwing it away. That is why I, yeah, I'm doing this leaves, holly leaves that I will attach it later on the CD. Okay, did you take orders also? Yeah, I take made to orders, but only from clients near me. I don't do online, clients. Well, at least not yet. I think I'm still not ready for that. But yeah, I do from my friends and nearby clients. Okay, so let's try. Just sorry for the background noise, guys. Okay, if you're new to the channel, you'll realize that it's really noisy in here because my house is just, literally beside the national highway, so you could hear the vehicles passing by. So I'm really, really sorry for that. If you could hear dogs and chickens as well, yeah, it's pretty much noisy in here. Okay, if I charge this project in Filipino peso, maybe I'll do this for like 100 or 200 plus peso because it's quite the time consuming project. So how much is that? It's like, $3 something. Yeah, I think that's not that much. Just the right, considering the time consumed and also the materials used as well. Okay, so let's try it. Wow. Okay. The grip is really new. For me, I am from the Philippines, Masfera, and right now it's 1 in the afternoon. Yeah. Okay, so wow. Okay. Hi. I really have so many viewers from India on my live streams. Yes, but I keep on forgetting how do you greet in India. I'm forgetful. Okay, so on the grip, on the gripping part, since I do like pen and not knife, I think this is more friendly on the knife grip crocheters. Yeah, but it's still doable if you are a pen gripper like me. Okay, so let's try it finally. Whoa, whoa, okay. So I'm going to make 12 chains to start. 12. Okay. I don't know if I don't, yeah, the dogs. Oh, they're from my neighbor's dogs. Okay, so if you are, I don't know if it's because I just woke up still, or I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm silent because I'm observing how this hook works in my hand since it's the first time I'm using this Hamanaka hooks from Japan. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Farah. I don't know, but I have the feel that my work since the beginning is really loose. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. That is really illegal in the Philippines, but people still use those loud screeching sounds on the motorcycles. It's really annoying. I'm really sorry for that, guys. But back to crocheting. I don't know if it's just me, or it's definitely the shape of the hook. Maybe my hand is still adjusting to that. That is why I feel like the loops I'm making are loose. Thank you, Musfira, because there are other, no, not many, but some of the viewers do, comments like, it's kind of noisy in my background. But yeah, it's just that I live in an environment that is like this. So yeah, okay. I think my hand is still adjusting on this hook. That's why I'm still slow, and I feel that my work has it is really loose. Okay, so this is the first level or row of the leaf. So now I'm going to make the pointy thing. Hi, Gotcha 2800. Yeah, I don't. Yes, I don't. I even experienced, I think, the worst comment that I experienced during my live stream was that time when I tried a knitting machine for the first time. And since it's my first time, of course it's given that I'll I'll get slower on, I'm just being careful that time. That's why I was really slow on the progress, and maybe the no, not maybe, probably the viewer, one of the viewers got really annoyed because I was so slow. I forgot the exact comment that he did, but yeah, he said that I was really, really slow. It really took me, so long to figure out the machine. It's just that I wanted to be careful, and I don't want to end up, destroying the machine in the process. That's why I was so careful back then. So I think that was the worst that I experienced on my live stream so far. But yeah, I just, brushed it off and enjoyed my time, since, it's me and my really, really boring live streams. So yeah, I really do not focus on those negative things. And I'm so happy, since I know that I am a really, really negative, uh, sensitive kind of person. But those things don't quite affect me anymore. The most important thing is that I love what I am doing and I enjoy my time. So it's up to the viewers if they stay on my live stream, or if it's not, then they're just free to scroll down. They could just do that. and not leaving any, negative comments. But sometimes people just can't, stop themselves from doing that. Okay, if you observe this leaf that I am doing, it ended up smaller than my usual leaf. I don't know why. And this is much more cleaner and stitches than this one. It looks like it's really messed up, especially on this part at the center. Like, where are the stitches? They should lay down, straight. Yeah. Okay, so from the first time I've used this Hamanaka hooks, I really the glade is smooth, yes, but the overall stitch, while I was crocheting, mm, I don't know. I think I'll rate this one, so far on the first impression, maybe like a 5 out of 10. Okay, so maybe I'll just do redo it from the beginning. Okay, let's try it because my tension is really not stable. I'm a seasoned crocheter. If the hooks are good, I can make good, results like this. But this one, I don't know. I really don't know why. Okay, maybe if I'll adjust the tension of where should I, limit um, the loops of the hook, maybe it will get better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is definitely much better than the first one that I did. Okay, I'll just set this aside because the focus changes. Okay, so this is much better than the first one that I did. Okay, so let's start doing stitches on the second chain from the hook. So let's skip the first one and insert our hook on the second loop and make a single crochet stitch. And on the next one, make another single crochet stitch. Okay, so I'm just limiting the loops on my hook on just this part. Maybe because I was so used into hooks with just straight structures like this. Probably the reason why um, it feels new to me that this has a bulky part in here. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's make a half double crochet stitch on the next. So as you can see, it's just the distance is really close, not far anymore when crocheting. And for me, it's much better since I can my moves are now limited because of the shape of the hook, and I love it. So now I could execute a more cleaner stitches now that I realize that I just have to stop here on the loop and not proceed here because of course the loops will automatically get loosen up and the stitches will end up unstable, the tensions and stuff. If you're a crocheter, you'll get what I mean, what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that is 2 single crochet stitches and half double crochet stitches done. So now I'm on doing double crochet stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4 double crochet stitches. And we're going to add one more because that's a total of 5. And on the last 2 stitches we're going to make 1/2 double crochet stitch and 1 single crochet stitch. Okay, so this is the first half of the leaf, so it's definitely better than the first one that I did earlier. And now I'm wide awake. Yes. So let's reverse the pattern, starting with single crochet stitch on the same loop as the first one. So we're going to just mirror the stitches. So next is half double crochet stitch and then 5 double crochet stitches. So that's 1. Kanika, hello dear. You made it to the live stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochet stitches. Okay, so there are 4 loops remaining, so that would be 2 half double crochet stitches. That's 1 and 2 half double crochet stitch, and then single crochet stitch on the last 2 loops right there. And then let's end it with making a slip stitch back on the first stitch there. So that is the end of the first row. So definitely way better than the first leaf that I did earlier when I crocheted with Hamanaka hook for the first time. Okay, yes, take your time, Kanika. Okay, so now let's do the pointy part of the holly leaf, starting with 1 chain and make another slip stitch on the same loop. Okay, I forgot this step as well earlier. Okay, so another slip stitch on the next loop. On the third will be a single crochet stitch, 2 chains, and make a picot. So to make a picot, just insert your hook on this second chain or on the first chain that we did earlier and make a slip stitch. Okay, and then make another single crochet stitch back on the same loop where we inserted our hook earlier previously. And yeah, on the next loops just make slip stitches 1 and 2, and on the third make a single crochet stitch, 2 chains, picot, and then single crochet stitch on the same, and then 2 slip stitches, and then just do the pattern over and over again until we cover all of the edges of the leaf. Hi, Jeanette Madison. Hello. And welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a good time. And to everyone who just, entered the live stream, thank you so much for dropping by. Everyone and wherever you are watching in the world. Hi, hello. Nice to meet you all. Hi, Orquel. Hello. Oops. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations on the new piano or quill. You should study that. Playing piano is really fun. If you are not playing, professionally, just, for fun. Okay, to end it, just make a slip stitch. Okay, so this is definitely better than the first one that I did earlier. So now I figured out how the hook works, and for me it got better. So from 5, I am putting it now on 6 over 10. Okay, so let's continue. Maybe because I prefer, now I realized I prefer hooks that only have straight forms, like the Daiso hooks, then the Hamanaka that has a bulky part on this part of the hook. No, or maybe I was just used to using this one. That's why I moved up just 1 point. So let's see in the long run if this is the better choice than the Daiso. Okay, so let's cut it and secure the ends. I was supposed to fix my nails first before starting the live stream. If you are not new to the channel, I usually get my nails done, just clean it and paint it with what do you call that? I forgot the name of the chemical, so that it will turn pinkish but not a pink with the what do you call that, the nail colors, not that, but yeah, my hands are clear for now. Okay, so I love it. Yeah, so this is the leaf from the Daiso hooks that I did. Well, this is the one from Hamanaka. Maybe because, or probably because I am slower and being more careful, that's why this ended up with a more solid um, pattern than this one. So yeah, let's make another red. I think I'm already you know I already did the kotta with the red leaves, and since I have smaller greens right now, okay, I'm going to make the green leaves, but I forgot my yarn, my green yarn. So this is the green yarn, and I will be doing the green leaves, as many as I can. Okay, I'm setting this aside because the focus will definitely change because of that. Okay, so I'm now making the greens. Hmm. Ma? Okay, Ma. Okay, so let's just do the same procedures. I don't like the part where I tend to get slower using this hook. Yeah, I'm not on my usual speed using this hook. Well, not yet. Hopefully, I could adjust more later. And hi, Teresa from Canada. Hi, Teresa. Nice to meet you. And to answer your question, and to all the new viewers out there who just came into the live stream, I was trying to make, or I'm trying to make, a Christmas decoration, a wreath to be specific. I'll be using an old DVD disc for this one, and thus I am making as much leaves as I can because I'm going to, put these leaves on the disc, so you know the idea roughly. So that is what I am trying to do, Teresa. This is upcycling things. I'm trying to find things at home that are no longer, usable, and repurposing it into something new, so that, it's just my own little way I could help, the environment, save from, trash like that. So, yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. So, yeah, I just love the idea of, you know, using old things instead of throwing them away. I love to repurpose those things like the CDs into something new, incorporating crochet with it. One, two, three, four. Okay. And since I was using a really, really new hook that I just unboxed like now, like today, during this live stream, that's why if you could, as you can see, this is not really my usual speed. I am faster than this. It's just that because of the shape of the hook, I mean, the glide is smooth like that and all. I love it. It's just that because I was used to hooks with just a straight form like this one, while this is, totally different because, it's bulky on this part already. And since I was used to, put my hooks, all through the handle, but now I'll just have to limit it into this part only and not exceed here because the loop will get bigger and the stitches will be unstable on tension. So yeah, I was still, adjusting as to how I use this hook and thus the speed. Hi. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Annyeonghaseyo. It's in Korean so yeah, I only know that in Korean. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Thank you everyone for the reaction. I love it. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Especially the non-crocheters out there who are just chilling out and watching the live stream. Not everyone is a crocheter, but they just, somewhat they're satisfied whenever I do crochet things like this. They're still entertained when I really thought that it's boring for them to just watch me do, you know, just, shaking my hands like that and do something out of it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I can come back to the original tensions that I was, my usual tensions. So yeah, I was pretty much, adjusted on the hook already, but still not fully. But so far, so good. My opinion is still the same about this hook being more friendlier on the knife gripping crocheters more than the pen grip crocheters like me. So I'll try changing my grip into this so that I could just, um, prove my hypothesis about this. Although I'm not good on pen grip, I really don't use pen grips. I am more of a pen gripper than knife grip. I think my speeches are messed up. Okay, so I'm trying to do this on a knife grip rather. And well, if you observed, I am, despite the camera, I'm still looking at my work in person. I still prefer that than looking at the screen. Yeah, I'm still adjusting on the hook. It's too smooth that the hook just, takes off all of the loops. Hi, Hranush Poxisel. Sorry, I can't read. I can't read your names correctly. I'm messing it up. I'm so sorry, Hranush, but hi, welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a good time there, despite this really boring live stream of mine. Okay, so definitely on the gripping part, I think this is definitely friendlier on the knife grip crocheters than me. I'm a pen grip crocheter. If I'm expert on knife gripping, I definitely really be fast right now. But since I'm not, I no. This is supposed to be a slip stitch. Hi, Cecilia Criollo. Hi. Buenos dias. And Nuzat, hello. Hi, everyone who just came into the live stream. Thank you so much for dropping by, everyone. Wherever you're watching in the world right now, I am so happy to see you, and I'm hoping for all the best right there on your side. I hope you're doing fine and great. I hope you're healthy and all. Meanwhile, I was just chilling here doing my thing. Yes. Okay, so I'll just, finish this one all throughout using the knife grip. Aiza! Hello, Aiza Reman. Hi. I think I remember you. I think you're not new to the channel. But hi, hello, regardless, I welcome you and to the rest of the viewers out there. Okay, so as you can see, I'm still on the leaves. Last week, I was doing this last Saturday because on the Sunday, I wasn't able to finish this. And even on my random live stream last Tuesday, I wasn't able to continue this one because of, reasons. So I just finished this right now. But I think everything has a reason because of the hook just arrived. So this will be perfect, for trying this new hook that I will be using from now on the following or on the on the next live streams and tutorial I'll be sharing with you. So this will be the last. Okay. Sorry. So what I observed while while using this hook, guys, is that, well, it's common sense for crocheters that if you are closer, if you're crocheting, I mean, your loops on the hook, you'll get a more tighter or a tighter tensions, and thus the stitches will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 11 12. Well, it will get more finer in finish. I love it. Of course, it's just that since I'm still not quite used to it, and I wanted to be or to get faster in crocheting or just go back to the usual speed that I am used to and using other hooks or my older hooks. Yeah, I think this is just a matter of adjusting into this new hook that I ordered. So hopefully I could get back to my usual speed sooner. And I think I'm getting there. Uh, it's too smooth. The glide is too smooth that I'm losing all the loops sometimes. Maybe I'll just, yeah. Hi, Ashley. Simba, hello. I was so focused on crocheting right now that I did not notice you guys that you're there already. I'm really sorry. So yeah, I'm back into making leaves, holly leaves today. And finally, if I could make like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 leaves, I'm going to do the most exciting part of the project, and hopefully it will satisfy me personally as well. Since this is the first time that I'll be doing this, I hope I won't mess it up because I don't have so many leaves to spare as well. Okay, so I'll just making 10, 3, 6, 7. So 3 more green um, leaves, and then we'll proceed to the exciting part later. Okay, so I really hope you could stay tuned in on the live stream for that. Okay, and now I think I'm quite getting back to my usual speed. Just quiet, not really. And it feels good to make, Christmas decorations like DIY. Well, if you have so much time to spare, then why not just DIY and save money on Christmas decorations, right? I just believe that making DIY Christmas decorations, especially crochet in particular, it makes it more, durable because crochet stuffs are almost lives forever. You know how sweaters, crochet sweaters and blankets, if just given the proper care and maintenance, it literally lives on forever. And this is one way of really saving up money on purchasing those decors that will only give you, a few years to reuse. Meanwhile, this and this, they'll practically live longer than those um, usual decorations you buy in stores. And admit it or not, it has, an aesthetic on its own way. Although not everyone appreciates crochet, even in here. I don't crochet flowers. Not really anymore. I mean, I rarely. I just grant, orders and not, make flowers on a regular basis anymore, since nowadays fuzzy wires and satin flowers are much more in demand, since it's cheaper than crochet flowers. So now I focus on crafts like this. Well, you can make a fuzzy wire version and satin version of this as well, definitely. But compared to fuzzy wires in particular, crochet is definitely better, more durable, and it definitely lasts longer than fuzzy wire crafts, and even satin, I believe so. And also, you could wash this and reuse this again and again, and just, yeah. That's why I'm loyal to crochet. I haven't tried fuzzy wires at all. Never tried it once. And well, so far I don't have any plans on trying it. Not yet, because I definitely believe crochet is much better. Yeah, sorry if you are a fuzzy wire crafter or satin crafter and you're here right now. I'm really sorry. But compared to fuzzy wires and, satin, I'd still choose crochet. I know I could pull off satin and fuzzy wire. It's simple. Even I could do that. But yeah, crochet is the best. Well, it's just my personal opinion though. Hi Kanika, welcome back. So please, no hard feelings on the fuzzy wire crafters and satin crafters out there, if ever there are. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah, but one day I'll try doing something out of fuzzy and satin. I actually tried satin once. I made a rose. It's in crochet terms freehand, since I did roses using Japanese what do you call that paper before. But now I'm not using or not really making satins. I did not make any satin roses again, ever again after that. I was so focused on crochet because it's more flexible. You know, there's still a lot, like really a lot of work that you could do on crochet, more than satin, more than fuzzies. And yeah, I still want to broaden up my skills on this craft more. That's why I think I could have time on doing it one time. But after that, okay, let's go back to crochet. Okay, to Kanika and to the viewers out there who just came in to the live stream, I was trying to make crocheted holly leaves. Okay, if you are familiar with these leaves, these are the common leaves during Christmas season, and I'm trying to make a wreath out of these leaves. So I will be attaching it to an old DVD disc right here later. So yeah, after I could make 10 of these green holly leaves, we'll proceed to the next step of the wreath, which is attaching the leaves to the CD. I'm crossing my fingers on that though, because since it's the first time ever for me to make this, I just, thought about this idea after I remember that we have a bag full of CDs, and instead of throwing it away, I just thought of, repurposing these old CDs that are not usable anymore. Well, except if you have a DVD player, or if we have a DVD player, but well, our DVD player's long gone. And I don't know if there are still, companies that produces DVD players until now. I'm not so sure. But yeah, these CD discs are pretty much not usable anymore. So I was just trying to find a way to, upcycle it, repurpose it into something usable again. And thus, this is the idea that came up in my brilliant little mind. Wow. Yeah, indeed. And thank you so much for making it finally. Kanika, I'm really grateful to you, dear, for, showing up on my live streams no matter how boring it gets. You really did counted the live streams you missed, no? Wow, that's so dope. I mean, that's so cool. And I appreciate it so much, Kanika. So really, really, really thank you. Okay, so where am I? Okay, so this is the ninth leaf that I am making, or that I made. So after this will be the very last holly leaf. Okay, so this is the last leaf that I'll be making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Of course, you can. Feel free. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, what that means. Enjoy watching, Kanika. Enjoy. Mm-hmm. But I'd suggest that you won't eat pizza that much, because you know how unhealthy could that be. Oops. If you do crochet and you're still learning, or if you're a beginner, then this definitely is one thing that I could suggest you doing, because this is really, really just a simple project. Okay. Okay, cool. Is that a big amount of money already? Or what? I really cannot tell because we have a totally different currency here used than there. So I really can't tell if that's a big sum of money or what. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, okay. Then that should be a really big amount of money already. I also observed that, yeah, since it has, smoother loops made because of this distance here, it has more solid, tighter stitches made, and thus there are times that I struggle on inserting my hook on these holes because they became, naturally tighter because of this hook that I am using right now. Like I can't control the general tension because of the limit that this hook gave me. So like it just has to be like this. Period. Haha. You know what, Kanika? Moms, if they borrow money from you, you're not supposed to, you know, to take it back. Or yeah, that. Mom's debts are unpayable. But well, if you're not still not mature enough to think that way, then of course you have all the right to ask your mom about the debt that she has with you. Yeah, we have a lot of chickens here. We have dogs. Our neighbor has dogs. We have cats. So yeah, I'm done with the 10 holly leaves. So I'm done with the green ones. I'm done with the red ones. And let's start the the exciting part. Okay, but since I forgot my glue gun, I'm going to take my glue gun. So give me just a sec to get that. Okay, so I'm back with the glue gun. I'm now on the exciting part. Okay. Well, if you don't have discs like this, you could just, make cardboard discs like this, cardboards or used cartons, as long as it's hard enough to be, for the leaves to stick on, then that's good. Okay, so let's start heating the glue gun and give it, a few seconds to heat up. Millions. Okay, so while waiting for the glue gun to, heat up, let's arrange. Okay, so let's just use this one. Let's cover, the printed part. Well, we could just make it, like look back to back, but since it's the first time, we'll just focus on the first half or one side, just one side. Okay, so I am arranging the wreath or the leaves first around the disc. It's so cute that it looks like a puzzle, like a jigsaw puzzle, when I attach the leaves together. Okay, and let's attach the last one. It's like I was arranging a jigsaw puzzle because of this. But yeah, I love it. Okay. Is this good? Good, good, good. Hopefully. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, so let's get it started. The glue is already heated up. We just need to melt because this part is already it hardened back. Skating while watching a live stream, are you sure about that? Okay, let's do this. Oh my goodness. Once it's in, there's no turning back, you know? Okay, so that's one leaf done. I really hope I know what I am doing right now. Like the main goal is to cover all the seedy parts for the plastic parts of the CD. Like I wanted to cover it all with these leaves. I don't want any, CD part, sticking out. Like this one here. See? But since this is the first time that I'll be doing this, so yeah, I could just forgive myself for, missing out parts. Sana all reach. That's a funny statement coming from you, Kanika. Like, you're a fan, right? But now you're saying that it's already old. Just a few months after the movie was released. That's funny. But I think it will never be outdated. At least not yet. Not in many years, just like how Elsa and Anna was so popular with the girls before and the Disney princesses as well. So I really can say that, or I really can totally agree with you on that. For what? Why would I say that K-pop Demon Hunters is old? Maybe they're already a few months old. Yes. So what is your bias now? If K-pop Demon Hunters is already old for you, Kanika, then what is the hype right now in your standard? Yeah, I already said it. K-pop Demon Hunters is old now. Yeah, you only needed that, right? So that you could sleep peacefully tonight. Okay, I'll grant that. Hindi na itong mga batang to ngayon. Oh, hindi naman ako ganun katanga para hindi ma-realize tong batang to. But it's okay. It's fine. Like, nauuto niya ako and I have the views that I wanted to, then it's a win-win situation. I... okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm not cursing or anything using my language. Of course, I won't ever do that. YouTube is intelligent. Hi, Lalbia. We all are getting old. Yes, that is inevitable. It's just that, you know, things like movies, they get outdated, but once it's released, then it remains forever. Just like songs, just like music. That is why, you know, I really did not get immediately her her point of saying that. Like, Frozen is still popular until now. And I really don't think it will get any older like that. Yeah. Well, we have different point of views about things, so yeah. I'm respecting everybody's view, but I totally agree with Lalbia that as much as we don't want to age, it's inevitable. Like, we want to live much longer and enjoy life much more. That's why I am seizing every moment, every opportunity that I could get. Yeah. It's hard when you're still young, like Kanika, that might not understand the point of views of the older adults, like like us. See, that they don't understand the sentiments of adults, like me and Lalbia. I I understand that Lalbia is mature, more mature now. Can you see that, guys? Wow. Okay. I love it. I love it. But I don't think I could attach a red in here anymore. Okay. That K-pop Demon Hunters 2, for me, hi Denny Sakur, hello. For me, well, maybe because I'll just say KDH, because K-pop Demon Hunters is too long to pronounce, so I'll just say KDD. And because KDD became unexpectedly popular, like it really went um, globally phenomenal. That's why the producers um, can't resist the demands of releasing a part two. But for me, as a general audience, like the part one, that one movie is for me. Truth, well, to be honest. So okay, let's continue. Okay, so I'll just putting the glue on one side of the leaf. Okay, for now. Um, Lalbia, I was thinking about making golden balls at the center instead of red, because I really tried, putting red leaves still on this part, but since the green leaves are enough to cover the whole, like just two sections or two rounds of leaves, so that we could save yarns and leaves. So maybe I'll just make golden bowls, like three golden bowls at the center to finish it up. But yeah, how's that, Lalbia? Is that a good idea? Okay, so now we're back on the start, or where we started. And I told you that I just did, or I put the glue on this part of the leaf so that I could insert this leaf underneath this part on the first leaf that I did not put glue. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to attach the glue here now, and insert it inside. And yeah, okay, so let's make it stand. oh my oh my goodness, I'm speechless. like like wow, look at this one. Wow, I'm so brilliant. Wow, I'm a genius. Wow. Ew, I'm ew. But I mean, wow, it's cool. I love it. Maybe just the part that the seed is sticking out. Can you see that? I really tried my best to cover it all, but I wasn't able to. But I can forgive myself because this is the first time after all that I did this. But just look at this one. I love it. Okay, Lalvia. Okay, since you said that the idea will look wonderful, I'm going to definitely make it. So, yeah, I'm let let me just get my golden yarn. Golden yarn. Okay, so this is not gold. It's yellow. I have a gold yarn, this one, but I did not find it. This is the first one that I saw. So this is the first. So this is what I picked. Okay. I think that. Hmm. 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 Okay, the gold is better. I'll find my gold yarn. I'm sorry, I did not. I did not. Because gold is so much better, I just need to pick it up. So yeah, I'll disregard the yellow. Sorry. Scarf? Hmm. I don't remember making any scarf, Kanika. Although I did have, or I remember this one live stream where I taught a beginner crocheter that viewed or that watched my live stream how to make a scarf. Hi Liliana Mukumbi, hola! Hola, hola mi amiga. Oh, pearl beads! I have pearl beads actually. In color red. Oh my goodness, Dalbia. I'll be back. I'll be Sorry guys, I just have to run like, you know. Oh, I now I'm so energetic right now. I'm so awake. Yeah, I have these. Okay, so let me try the gold. Oh my, oh my goodness. Lalbia, you're a genius. If you if you did not mention, I won't remember that I do have red pearls on my stash. I was supposed to make, bracelets out of these, but I accidentally checked out just this one without holes. So this became useless, literally useless, until you suggested that I put pearl beads on this. You're brilliant. Thank you so much, Lalvia. I love it. It's so cute. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kanika. It's just that, when I started the live stream earlier, it was just 5 minutes after I woke up from a long nap. So I was kind of like disoriented. I just took my package and the yarns that I need, the CD, and I started the live stream. So I was still kind of disoriented. If you rewatch the live later. So yeah, but I think this will be the last because I'm not crocheting any golden bowls anymore because the red bowls is so perfect. I love it. Okay, so just three is enough. And I have a bag of it. I also have a bag of CDs in here. So I could make lots of this wreath. Sorry. I still have, yarns over there in other colors. So maybe I could make more of this. Definitely, if I have the time. I only have 1 week on classes and it will be the Christmas break, so I'll be free on the next week. So maybe I'll do live streams like 3 times a week on that. So yeah, I'm so excited to plan out what I'll be doing on the Christmas during that break, like 2 weeks. So I'm so excited. Yeah, okay. So back to the wreath. Guys, just look at it. I felt really ecstatic about this one. So okay, without any more further ado, let's start, putting glue on this one. Maybe I'll start just I'll put the the beads together first before, attaching it all together to the wreath. Um, if only I could do daily, content. If I can, I already did, but it's easier said than done, Kanika. It's not really easy. Okay, it's the first time that I did it, so the glues are, pretty obvious. Please forgive me, it's the first time. So I'll make it cleaner next time. So let's attach this thing. Okay, so I'm adjusting it to the best angle where I could position the balls. Okay. And then let's just glue it all at once. Feel free to spam Kanika, of course. I don't think the other viewers will get annoyed with that. And they're cute, of course. So look at that guy. I love it. Woo. This is so good. Imagine how an old CD turned out to be like this. I'm so brilliant. Oh, I sound so cocky. Ew. But yeah, I love it. Wow. Yay. I'm, I'm just so happy. I still have, leftover leaves here. But yeah, I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, Lalvia, and thank you so much for the suggestion. You are a genius like me as well. Like you, me. I'm so cocky. No, I'm taking that back. I mean, you're a genius, Lalvia, but me, I'm just a piece of a man I used to be. Sorry. But yeah, so this is the second time that I did, upcycling something. So for those new to the channel and just went inside the live stream, like right now, this is the second time I upcycled something old into something new. And this is the first wreath that I did. So this is made up of a toss ring. Well, you could use any rings that you have, like a wooden ring if you're not using it anymore, and make it into something like this. This is exactly why I love crochet, because it's so conventional, it's so flexible, and if you have a brilliant mind like me, well, I'm still pushing that. I'm so sorry. If you have, a big, a wide scope of imagination, then you could make, useless things like this into something good and cool. So, yeah. Lalvia, thank you so much. I special mention you for this one. Of course, Kanika, you are too. You are brilliant. Everyone is brilliant, but not as brilliant as me. Oh, ew. Sorry. Ew, okay. But yeah. So that is pretty much all of it for today's live stream. Thank you so much for being with me, no matter how boring, no matter how loud this live stream is. I'm so happy and honored for you guys to stay with me on this live stream. And yeah, I really hope I could see you guys again, because I will try to find another useless thing at home and make it into something new again, like this cutesies here. Yeah, if you could just, pin it in your wall like this one, it will be really, perfect. It will, yeah, so pretty, so lovely. If you could, I could attach like a meter of fairy lights around here, but I don't have fairy lights right now. So yeah, yes, everyone is free, and if you are interested, if you are entertained with what I do, please consider subscribing to the channel and turn on your notification bells for the newest or the latest videos that I upload, especially if you are a crocheter. But if you just want to chill out, you could do the live stream with me and suggest me things. Of course, I would love to do that. So yeah, that's it for this live stream, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so happy to be alive. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye. See you tomorrow. Same time, same space.